Welcome back to NT Coins World, the ultimate destination for passionate collectors, curious historians, and numismatic adventurers. If you're someone who gets that electric thrill holding a piece of American history in the palm of your hand, then you're going to love what we have for you today. Get ready, because in this exciting video, we're diving deep into two absolutely fascinating and valuable state quarter dollar coins that every serious collector needs to know about. These aren't just coins, they are historical treasures, rich with story, artistry, and hidden value. First up, we'll explore the stunning 2001D Vermont state quarter dollar coin in fine condition, followed by a powerful look at the modern and symbolic 2022 PUSA state quarter dollar coin. So sit back, stay focused, and let's unlock the secrets of these collectible marvels together. The 2001D Vermont state quarter dollar coin is a gem in the State Quarters program, a shining tribute to the beauty and legacy of the Green Mountain State. Released as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, this coin was the 14th to be issued overall and the last of 5 coins released in the year 2001. Minted in Denver, this coin carries the iconic D mint mark and stands as a proud representative of Vermont's unique identity. At first glance, the reverse design captivates collectors and nature lovers alike, with an illustration of a man collecting sap from sugar maple trees, with 2 large maple trees framing the scene and wooden buckets hung to gather the sap. This peaceful and distinctly rural image pays homage to Vermont's historical sugar maple industry, which has long been a vital part of the state's culture and economy. The design is encircled with the bold inscription "Freedom and Unity," Vermont's official state motto, along with the state name, the year of statehood, 1791, and the mintage year, 2001. Each of these elements tells a story of independence, community, and tradition. The obverse, like all state quarters, features the classic portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. It's a symbol of continuity in American coinage, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The coin's composition consists of a copper nickel clad, giving it durability and a bright, silvery sheen, especially in well-preserved fine-condition examples. In terms of mintage, the 2001D Vermont quarter had a total production of approximately 459 million coins. While that might seem high, finding pristine examples in fine or better condition, free from wear, scratches, or discoloration, is becoming increasingly rare with each passing year. This scarcity makes well-preserved specimens increasingly attractive to collectors, especially those focused on assembling high-quality state quarter sets. In fine condition, the 2001D Vermont quarter is valued modestly on the surface, typically between $1.50 and $3 depending on sharpness of detail and luster. However, that's only part of the story. Certain era coins can skyrocket its value significantly. One of the most sought-after types includes off-center strikes, where the design is visibly shifted and leaves parts of the rim blank. Die cracks, thin raised lines caused by fractures in the die, also attract considerable attention. Even more desirable are double die obverse or reverse errors, where parts of the design appear duplicated or shadowed. Collectors have paid as much as $50 to $100 for particularly bold and clearly visible doubling errors in high-grade examples. Interest in the 2001D Vermont quarter extends beyond its face value or rarity. This coin symbolizes a moment in American minting history where design met meaning. It appeals to collectors who cherish U.S. regional heritage and to numismatists drawn to agricultural iconography. Vermont's quarter, with its calm rural scene and message of unity, stands apart from more militaristic or industrial designs. Coin shows, online marketplaces, and collector communities often see a steady demand for this quarter, especially when bundled in high-grade state quarter sets or certified by a reputable grading service like NGC or PCGS. A coin graded MS-67 or higher can fetch prices well into the $100 to $300 range at auction, especially with attractive toning or unique luster. And while many collectors may own a version of this coin in circulated condition, it is the fine and uncirculated examples especially with errors, that hold the greatest allure and potential for investment. Moving from early 21st century nostalgia to cutting-edge modern minting, let's now turn our attention to the second coin, the incredible 2022 PUSA state quarter dollar coin. This coin is not just modern, it's meaningful. Part of the US Mint's new American Women Quarters program, the 2022 P issues reflect a powerful cultural shift in US coinage. Designed to honor the achievements and contributions of American women throughout history, the 2022 quarters broke new ground both artistically and socially. The P mint mark tells us this coin was minted in Philadelphia, and while it was produced in large numbers, it is far more than just a common pocket find. Let's take a closer look at one of the featured women from the 2022 series, Maya Angelou. Her depiction on the reverse of this quarter is a triumph of symbolism and visual poetry. The legendary poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist is shown with outstretched arms, evoking a sense of strength, openness, and flight. Behind her, a bird in flight and a rising sun reflect themes from her famous autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. The design is rich in emotion and elegance, with every line contributing to a story of struggle, empowerment, and hope. The inscriptions include United States of America, quarter dollar, E pluribus unum, Maya Angelou, and 2022. Every word on this coin is packed with cultural resonance. On the obverse side, we see another departure from tradition. For the first time in decades, the familiar Flanagan portrait of George Washington is replaced with a right-facing portrait by sculptor Laura Gardin Fraser, the very design originally recommended for the Washington Quarter back in 1932 but rejected at the time. This portrait is detailed, dignified, and gracefully reintroduces a female artist's vision into mainstream US coinage. It's an artistic correction of historical oversight, one that collectors and historians alike have praised. Now let's talk mintage. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 300 million of the 2022 P. Maya Angelou quarters, which may sound like a high number, but we must remember the unique context. This coin isn't just about quantity, it's about significance. Fine condition examples of this coin are already being picked out by collectors for future grading and investment. In terms of value, most 2022 P quarters are still affordable, trading between $1 and $5 in fine condition. However, with time and collector demand increasing for complete American Women quarter sets, the value of specific coins, especially the early ones like Maya Angelou's, is likely to rise. What really excites collectors about this coin is its error potential. Because of the new designs and dies used, 2022 quarters have been found with a variety of striking errors. These include die chips, retained die breaks, misaligned dies, and even dramatic off-center strikes. The Maya Angelou quarters, in particular, have been discovered with retained cud breaks on the obverse near Washington's neck or the rim, creating raised metal blobs that are extremely collectible. Such error coins, in uncirculated condition, have already fetched $50 to $200 on auction platforms, and that number is only expected to rise as more collectors chase these anomalies. There's also a strong interest in coins with incomplete or weak strikes, sometimes due to insufficient pressure during the minting process. These soft-struck coins add mystery and uniqueness to any quarter collection, but beyond the monetary value lies the true power of the 2022 P quarter, its ability to tell a story. This coin is not only a tribute to a towering figure in American literature and activism, but also a signal that the US Mint is moving toward a more inclusive and diverse representation of its heroes. It appeals to modern collectors who value meaning as much as metal, who collect not just for profit, but for passion. As the first coin in the American Women series, the Maya Angelou quarter will likely hold special significance for generations to come, marking the beginning of a bold chapter in numismatic history. Collectors are already organizing complete 2022 sets, seeking pristine versions of the P, D, and S mintmark editions. Coin roll hunters are storing boxes of unopened rolls, hoping to catch grading-worthy specimens in their early days. And as more American women designs are released in future years, the demand for the inaugural 2022 P quarter will only intensify. Certified fine condition or higher examples of the coin are beginning to find their way into registry sets, and high MS-graded coins are commanding premium prices from motivated collectors who want to stay ahead of the curve. So whether you're hunting for rare mint errors, building a meaningful collection, or simply celebrating the evolution of US coin artistry, the 2022 PUSA State Quarter Dollar coin is an absolute must-have. Its value, both financial and cultural, is only beginning to be realized. It's more than metal. It's a movement. And there you have it. Coin collectors and treasure seekers. 2 coins, 2 eras, 2 stories of American heritage, each with unique designs, hidden errors, and a growing collector demand that promises increasing value in the years to come. The 2001 Vermont State Quarter takes us back to the tranquil traditions of maple sugaring and unity in nature, while the 2022 PUSA State Quarter charges boldly into the future with inspiring tributes to American women and a reimagined aesthetic. Whether you're in it for the historical context, the artistry, or the investment potential, both of these quarters offer something unforgettable. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of state quarters, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another exciting episode from NT Coins World. Drop a comment below and let us know which quarter is your favorite, and if you've ever found one of these treasures in your change. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, every coin tells a story.